Good morning, everybody. I am Greg Norris, and I'm here with my partner, Toby Nyland.
Good morning.
And we are the founders of QuickDraw Fund Control. This is our first podcast, and we are super excited to be here. And today we're going to talk about how we got our start. Toby, you want to talk about that?
Sure. So in 2010, we were contacted by one of our investor friends about taking a look at one of their projects that had gone dark.
That's right. They had started a new fund when there was no construction lending in the marketplace. The market was very unstable. And they asked us, would we be interested in meeting with the borrower on site, taking photographs, assembling a progress report, and giving them really what turned out to be an inspection report. We said, sure, we were not busy enough. And I'll never forget that day. It was raining so hard. Didn't know the project, didn't know who we were meeting with, but it wound up being a very good meeting. And unbeknownst to us, that was our first assignment. So we completed the inspection report, and then I think I asked you, I don't even know what to charge these people.
Right, it was something we hadn't done before, so we thought, well, heck, it's kind of just a professional courtesy. And then QuickDraw Fund Control was born.
Yep. 30 days later, we got a call from the same investor fund, and they said, hey, we are not happy with our fund control company. Would you be interested in sitting down and talking? I said, absolutely, we'd love to do that. Hung up the phone. I called you. I said, what the hell is fund control?
And I remember that day, and I thought, you know what? We were pretty comfortable with that because we had used fund control. Probably didn't call it that at the time when we were in the construction business, and we were pretty familiar with the process. And we thought, wow, this is something we can do. Our skill sets really play to this. I'm a CPA. You're a general contractor, and we thought, wow, this is right in our wheelhouse.
You had said we will be good consultants in this marketplace, and you were absolutely right. So as they started to grow, we grew with them, started to take on multiple projects throughout Los Angeles to the Inland Empire, even Las Vegas.
Right, the market was perfect. It was unstable. The clients we were working with had no back office. The equity players in the market, in order to make money, were investing in the construction industry. In many cases had no experience, and we were really able to fill a void. And so in that year, Fund Control really found us, and the market was perfect for us.
Absolutely. We were working with clients who had lost everything in the downturn. They had tried to purchase their projects back from the bank or buy them for pennies on the dollar, and just try to pay their bills. So we were all in the same boat together, and it was just a wonderful learning experience. I mean, true baptism by fire.
Exactly. And many of the institutional lenders were not lending at the time, and so the lending environment was just very, very different than it is today.
That's right. Private lenders really had kickstarted the construction lending activity at the time, and I remember even our construction lenders from our own home building projects had moved on to different banks. And after a little bit of time and experience that we got under our belt with this investment group, we contacted them.
And they responded really well to us because they knew us, and they knew that we knew the industry. We knew the construction industry well, unlike some of the other consultants they had been working with.
That's right. And kind of a cool and surprising part was learning how to become an approved vendor with an institutional bank, and then finding out once you're approved at the corporate level, you are approved to do work at all the branches. And so suddenly we found our phone ringing from San Francisco and the low desert, Northern California.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. So all of a sudden we got more work than we really even thought was available to us.
Right. And because we really felt like we were partnering with our lenders as opposed to just working for them. And we really allowed them and helped them grow. We became part of their growth plan. So they knew that no matter how many new clients they took on, that we could scale with them. And it really allowed them to grow without taking a lot of employee risk.
That's right. And I remember one of the first meetings we had in listening and asking questions, the two things that were most important to the lenders across the board was risk reduction, making sure that no construction loan proceeds were advanced ahead of progress, and responsiveness, that we were able to get out to the site, perform the site inspection, turn the the draw request quickly so that the capital could be deployed, everybody could get paid, and the project would continue on. And we've never forgot that.
No, and appreciate that we were in an environment that was exceptionally risky, and everybody was very concerned because there had been so much money lost in the downturn. So we were able to add structure to the draw process. We were able to add procedures and put them in place to where we really minimized the risk to the lender and the investors. So it was, and in many cases, there was a lot of pushback and surprise that we were putting these procedures in place, but yet a lot of gratitude as well.
That's right. And one of the things I loved the way you structured those policies and procedures was you made it very simple for the borrower. At any time, Toby would always tell them at our kickoff meetings, if anything becomes complicated, just pick up the phone and call us. There's always an answer. There's always a solution.
Right. And I think, and again, because we're builders, we never had any procedures that didn't make sense, that were cumbersome or overreaching. We were really just trying to protect everybody, including the developers.
Yeah, that's right. So we kept that as our foundation base, and we continue to grow with like lenders, both private and institutional, and in the process have grown our own company. We've added a number of staff, and we're working in a number of states and throughout the country. It's really exciting this year. Specifically, we've got active projects in Washington State, Texas, and Oklahoma.
And in North Dakota, and actually just in discussions with some even further east.
That's right. So, we go where the lenders go, and we are really looking forward to 2020.